purple? Wow.
I'm trying to get purple.
Oh man, you're doing really well with recorded karate.
Yeah, we've got a couple in here that are just moving right along. Some of them are got the low D figured out.
Nice, very nice. Waiting on some recorders.
Yeah.
Extra fun. You guys have had a lot of sleep this week, all these 2-hour delays. Sleeping in? Not really.
Not really.
Oh, when's your guys' spring break? Not for a while, right?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Will remind us. When's your spring break?
This next week.
Next week.
My
Wow, that's really early.
Is there anyone else that needs a recorder to use today?
Yes.
Alright. Very good.
Alright, today I'm going to teach you guys a song called Mango Walk. And then we're going to learn it on the recorder, and we're going to play, well, we're not going to learn the exact song recorder, but we're going to play a little bit with our recorders and work on syncopation. Don't worry if you don't know what that means, I'll help you guys out. So, Mango Walk is a song from Jamaica. Does anybody know where Jamaica is? No? Has anybody nobody's ever been to Jamaica?
Nope. Is there a place in Chile? Never.
It's very close. It is part of the Caribbean islands. So Jamaica's right there. And if you guys need a map, it's right below us. So Jamaica, right here, has a song type called Calypso style. This is a Jamaican flag, and this is a Calypso band. It has a steel drum, and Miss Ingalls even has a steel drum here. Just to let you guys hear what this sounds like.
A full-size one would sound better, but that gives you the idea.
They're so big. They're bigger than the drums that we have in here.
Dang. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so Calypso style is a specific style to their culture. It's just the name of it. So you have, and in Calypso style, they have some made-up words. And the made-up words are just to help the song kind of flow. And you guys will see that in our lyrics. And they also have lots of weird rhythms. Instead of straight eighth notes like this, it's more like, kind of like you're galloping. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Awesome. Alright, so we know where it's at. And it's not Calypso from Pirates of the Caribbean. Do you guys remember her character? Yeah. Alrighty, so here is our song. I'm going to sing the song for you guys, and I want you to just jump in when you think, the second time that I sing it, when you think you understand it. I need a note.
These words are real. So like you're going to say
Is that word real?
Oh.
What about didda?
Didda.
Didda?
I don't have my glasses.
Didda? So the lyrics are, my brother did tell me that you go to mango walk. You go mango walk. You go mango walk. My brother did tell me that you go mango walk and steal all the number 11. So 11, what do you think they mean by 11? 11, perfect. And then for didda, does anybody know what they might mean?
Didda. Not know.
Not know, exactly. Well, my brother did know. The way that they say it, it's just, that's part of Calypso style. They have odd words that just kind of help it flow. Because if they said, my brother did tell me that you, this note would be all alone. It wouldn't have a word, so they added an A, just to make it kind of smooth. Alright, so I'm going to sing the song, but I need a pitch. Everyone keep a steady beat with me, right on their lap. My brother did tell me that you go mango walk, you go mango walk, you go mango walk. My brother did tell me that you go mango walk and steal all the number 11. Jump in if you know. My brother did tell me that you go mango walk, you go mango walk, you go mango walk. My brother did tell me that you go mango walk and steal all the number 11. Think we got it? Let's hear you guys sing just that top line with me. 1, 2, ready. My brother did tell me that you go mango walk. Great job. Let's hear just you guys. I'll give you this pickup note. 1, 2, ready? My brother did tell me that you go mango walk. Awesome, great job. So I think you guys got it. Do you have it?
Yeah.
Let's hear it a little bit louder. You guys are so quiet and timid today. These songs are played at a big carnival. Have you guys ever been to a carnival?
Yes.
Yeah, like the state fair. Yeah, and all the rides and all that fun stuff. And there's always loud music. Or like going to Kings Island. Anybody going to Kings Island? Yeah. So at Kings Island, you're not quiet and timid. You're nice and loud. My brother did tell me. So let's sing it nice and loud. 1, 2, ready. My brother did tell me that you go mango walk. You go mango walk. You go mango walk. My brother did tell me that you go mango walk and steal on the number 11. Awesome job. Now I'm going to ask you guys to go find your seats. Bring your recorders with you. We're going to work on the front board. Take my friend.
But then who says, see, told you. Beatrice. No, Aiden, Beatrice.
Do we need some help or we got it? Alright, go ahead and put your recorders underneath your seat for right now so we don't hear some extra noises. We'll get to them, don't you worry. Right now we're going to look at this board. So in the middle goes the topic of today. And what type of style is the song Mango Walk? Can anybody raise their hand and tell me? Beatrice? Calypso. Great job. Can anybody else raise their hand and tell me what Calypso style is? And give me a definition of it.
It's a type of music for another
Culture, the word?
yeah.
Awesome. So a type of music. Can anybody tell me what culture that was for? Jamaica, mom. Jamaica. Okay, so what are the characteristics of it? So think of mangoes. What's a characteristic of a mango? It's sweet, and it's juicy, and it's a fruit. So with Calypso style, what would be how would you explain Calypso style to someone? It has weird words. Is that what you were going to say?
No.
What were you going to say?
It's like, it does have weird words, like 11 is a word. It also has like a different tempo.
Yeah. I don't think you want to say tempo, but maybe like rhythm?
Yeah.
Rhythm. Anything else?
It has string beats.
Yeah, so that would be our rhythm. Yeah, but great job, great job. Anything else? Are you raising your hand or are you just wiggling?
Wiggling.
Okay. So, can anybody give me an example of these made-up words? Do I have any other volunteers? Can you? What's a made-up word that's in our song? 11? And yeah. Did it. Great job. So then the non-examples of Calypso style words would be, what's the real word for this? 11. Yeah. And
Did not.
well, this one is did. Just did. But so my brother did tell me that you go mango walk. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Okay, so what type of rhythms should I put in this box?
Sounds like did.
I know it does, but then again, that's part of Calypso style. They just make up words that sound right. So if I said my brother didn't tell me that you go mango walk, the story would kind of be over. But if he did, you'd go mango walk. See? Alright, so what rhythm should I put in this? What are some examples of rhythms if you want to look at the board and tell me? I said a big word earlier, syncopation. Does anybody want to come up here and write one of the rhythms up on the board? You want to come up and write it? Think about mangoes. Or do you just want to point it out to me up on there? Point up a rhythm up there. Awesome, yeah, you pointed to go mango walk. So we have an 8th note. So we have that rhythm. Anybody else? You want to write one? Or point one out? Your snow boots are ready to go today. Go ahead and write it wherever you can find a space. Great job. Oh, and does anyone want to tell me? Well, we'll get to that later. I'm going to show you. That just looked weird, so I fixed it. So I wrote this rhythm up on the board because if we changed this rhythm to this, the song would sound like, my brother did tell me that you go mango walk. It doesn't really sound too cool, so they changed it to go mango walk. But that right there is called syncopation. So that's a really big word. So syncopation. We can think of syncopation. What's funny? All right. So syncopation can be thought of by what's this? It is an 8th note. So an 8th note without its buddy is going to look like
Buddy, why did you leave
this.
me?
His tail's just going to droop down. I don't have someone to cling on to. My tail's just going to droop down. So that tail. So it's kind of like, syncopation is kind of like cutting the tail. So that we're going to cut the tail and we're going to put a regular note in there. So what type of note is this? Can you tell me?
Fourth note.
Oh, you're kind of there. Can anybody else help him?
6th note.
Nope, nope. Reminds you of change you might have in your pocket. Beatrice? Quarter note. Great job, great job. So if you think about it, you have an 8th note, and then you cut them in half, leaving a tail, and then if you put a quarter note in the middle with no tail, and then what's the other guy going to do? He's going to jump onto the end. So that's our rhythm. Does everybody understand that? So instead of go mango walk, it's go mango walk, you go mango walk. So you don't want to dance to go mango walk, go mango walk. You want to dance to go mango walk. See, that's what they play at carnivals, or else carnivals kind of sound kind of lame. Alright, so we are now going to play our song, or sing our song again. We're going to sing our song again, and this time, when you hear the syncopated pattern, I want you guys to clap. So let's sing the song without clapping, and let's just get it right back into our brains. I'm going to grab a key. So we're going to sing it. 1, 2, ready, my brother did tell me that you go mango walk. You go mango walk. You go mango walk. My brother did tell me that you go mango walk and steal all the number 11. Okay, so I need it a little bit louder, but this time, when I want you guys to sing louder, and I want you to clap that syncopated rhythm. You were on it. You had it. So I want you to clap the exact rhythm when you sing it. Are you ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, ready. My brother did tell me that you go mango walk. You go mango walk. You go mango walk. My brother did tell me that you go bang, go rock, and steal all the number 11. So I think we got it. Let's do it one more time. And what do we clap on? What words do we clap on? Go mango. Go mango. Let's do it one more time. I want you guys to be a lot louder. I'm not going to sing this time. I'm just going to stand here and keep pace.
And go.
I might dance because it's fun. All right, so let's go. 1, 2, ready. My brother didn't tell me that you could hang. You could hang. You could hang. My brother didn't tell me that you could hang. And steal all the number 11. All right, so that very last line, and steal all the number 11. Why? Because it has what's the It doesn't. It doesn't. So we clap on Go Man Go Walk and steal all the number 11 because of what word?
Syncopation.
Great job, great job. Okay, so now I want you guys to pat on the parts that are not syncopated. Pat on your legs lightly.
That's what I was doing.
That's good. You're already ahead of the game. You know my lesson plan. What am I doing next? I'm just joking. Okay, so we're going to pat on our legs on the part that it's not syncopated. And then what it is, what are we going to do?
Clap.
Clap. All right, so let's start. 1, 2, ready. My brother didn't tell me that you go hang, go walk. You go hang, go walk. You go hang, go walk. My brother didn't tell me that you go hang, go walk. And steal all the number 11. You guys were even better than I did. I goofed up and you still had it. Great job. So now you guys can pull out your recorders. I'm glad you're so excited about that. Do we have all of them? All right. Where's our E at? Okay, so can anybody raise their hand and tell me one note that they know on recorder? So many exciting hands. I haven't seen your hands. E. Let's hear E. So E, yeah. So what are our notes? What are our fingerings for E? So you have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Which hand's on top? Tell me which hand's on top.
Wait, what?
Which hand's on top?
Which hand do you use?
Left or right?
Oh, left.
Yeah. He's got it. He's on some other question. So what other note do you want to tell me? Were you wanting to tell me a note? D? We do know D, but we're not going to play D for this song. I'm glad you know that, though. Yes.
B.
B. Let's see B. Great job. Tell me.
C.
Do you guys know C, too?
I don't really know it, but it's in here.
Okay, well, let's look at the ones that we already know. So we have B, and we have E.
A.
Yeah, oh, sorry. I stole your thunder. You'll be next then. A. So let's hear A.
I'm talking about this kind of thing.
Go ahead and bring your recorder down a little bit. It's going to be up here. You're going to play some weird notes. Perfect. All right, and then I told you I'd come on you. F? We know F too? Wow, you guys know everything. I was just expecting you guys to know.
They do not know F.
Oh, wow. So what's the last note that we know? Oh, I haven't heard G. G. Let's hear G. Thank you for staying quiet. G. All right, so can everyone play B for me? 1, 2, ready, long B. Now play A. Now play G. Keep your recorder down. And let's hear E. Go a little bit less. And that first finger cover going perfect. Let's hear E's all around. You sound awesome. Alright, and up. Cool. So, recorders. You could have taken breaths, that's fine. So recorders, I want everyone on this time to play recorder on the places that we clapped. On the what rhythm? Syncopated rhythm. Alright, so please keep your recorders out of your mouth when I'm talking.
we use?
This is the fun part. You guys can pick whatever note you want to play. But it cannot be because that's not our rhythm. It needs to be do, 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 do on any of those notes. It can be playing on E, so E, 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 E. So go ahead, you have 15 seconds to go ahead and think about what you're going to play before you play it. And go. Make sure you go a little bit later. Awesome. Alright, 15 seconds is up. Please take your recorder out of your mouth. Are we ready? So I'm going to sing the song for you guys, and I want you to play your recorders on those 4 notes that we talked about, B, A, G, and E, on the rhythm when we have syncopation. Do you think you guys can handle that? Remember that last line. It's not just go, man, go, walk. Also, steal all the number 11. Are we ready? It's time to get a pitch again. All right. Are we ready? I'm going to sing, and I want you guys to play on the syncopated patterns. 1, 2, ready. My brother did tell me that you go, you go, you go, my brother did tell me that you go, and still awesome job. Now, I have 6 volunteers. I'm gonna go. You stand up at the front. Yes. You stand up at the front.
Wait, which one? It was in the middle.
Both of you.
Yay!
You stand up at the front.
Ella.
You stand up at the front.
Logan.
That's 5 or 6.
That's 1, 2, 3.
One more. You stand up at the front. See, it was completely random. Okay, and you guys are actually going to put your recorders down. You guys get to play a separate.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys have an option. I need 2 drummers. No, pause. I need 2 drummers. Stand right there. You guys will get the chance to play as well. Is it awesome?
You're
You're not excited, are you? Okay. And I'll tell you how to play these instruments. Alright, that's 6, isn't it? Okay. So, I need 2 of you to go. First 2, go ahead and grab your instruments. Glad you guys are practicing. It'll be just 1 second. Alright, go ahead and keep standing up at the front. Actually, you can go back to your seat. Go ahead back to your seat. Take your recorders. Okay, and then the next 2, go ahead and grab your instrument. Oh, well, that was the last 3. Go ahead and come up and grab yours. Everyone can grab theirs. I just don't want you guys to jump on top of each other. Do you guys want to grab a lighter one?
No,
Maybe
I
don't?
got it.
Alright.
I'll grab my recorder after I.
I can hold you guys' recorders.
Mine's the rainbow one.
Yes.
She only has 1 more bell for me.
Alrighty. Okay, so everyone's attention again. Please take your recorders out of your mouth. So, the drum folks, all the percussion folks, you guys are going to play the patterns that are not syncopated. So can anybody go up to the board and point out which ones are not the syncopated patterns? Someone who doesn't have a drum in their hand. Go ahead. Perfect. So we're gonna play. That's a weird word. Sorry. Okay, so we're gonna have everyone who's playing a not recorder. You guys are going to play. Can I have your attention, please? You guys are gonna play when we padded. Do you remember when we padded? No. So my brother did tell me that you. And you guys are also going to tap that rhythm, and then make sure you stop so that the recorders again can play those 4 notes that we talked about on rhythm for the syncopated patterns. Do we get it? So it's going to sound really loud in here. And then if you want, drummers, would you please sing with me? You can do it. Okay, let me grab a pitch one last time. Alright. Are you ready? Are you excited?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. My brother did tell me that you go mango walk. You go mango walk. You go mango walk. My brother did tell me that you go mango walk. And steal all Awesome. Okay, let's do it one last time. Please keep your recorders out of your mouth. Okay, let's do it one last time and make sure recorders you are ready and you stop when it's time for the drums. And drums, make sure you're hitting only that rhythm and not your own. I know it'll be fun. Maybe we can do that at the end. Okay, one last time. 1, 2, ready. My brother did tell me that you go man, go walk. You go man, go walk. My brother did tell me that you go man, go walk. And steal all the numbers. Is that the rhythm?
No.
I know, it's fun though. So what's the rhythm? Can you play the rhythm for me? Alright. He's got it next time. Great job, Alexis. Okay, and now for the last performance we're going to do of this, you can either sing only, play a drum instrument, or play a recorder. Can I have everyone that wants to sing, which I hope is a lot of you because you're going to stand up here with me over here. You're going to go ahead and put your instruments down. Everyone that wants to play a recorder, stand on this side of the room.
Oh, wow.
And let's play a recorder. Recorder's fun. If you don't want to, oh, Miss Eagles wants to play. Who wants to play with Miss Eagles? Don't want to play by yourself.
Yay! All right, cool.
All right, and then everyone who wants to play drums, go ahead and carefully grab an instrument. If you do not have one, please don't play right now. Please don't play.
Now there's two people that don't have drums.
Make sure you're quiet.
You guys should raise right there. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, that's good.
All right. So now I want you guys to have about 30 seconds to be with your group and think about what you're going to play and what rhythm you're going to play. So singles is already on it. And go. All right, clean it Are we ready?
Screaming.
Please stop playing. Thank you. Dakota. Okay. So we have our singing group, which you guys can come up here, please. And we have our drum section.
Yeah.
And then we have a recorder section. Please stop playing while I'm talking. Fine.
I mean, you're good.
Alright, so we're going to sing this all together. Do you guys want to do it 2 times in a row, or are we just going to do it 1 time in a row? 2 times? Alright, let's 2 times. Let's make sure we're singing loud.
As loud as you can.
Let's not break everyone's eardrums, but make sure we're on our pitches too. Okay, you guys can do that at your house. Alright, are we ready? Are you ready? I'm going to count you in.
Okay.
I'm going to give you 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to start. Singing section, are you ready? 1, 2, ready?
My brother didn't tell me that you go bang, go walk. You go bang, go walk. You go bang, go walk. My brother didn't tell me that you go bang, go walk. And steal all the numbers.
Next time, ready? Go, my
brother didn't tell me that you go bang, go walk. You go bang, go walk. You go bang, go walk. My brother didn't tell me that you go bang, go walk. And steal all the numbers.
Awesome job. Alright, so what have we learned today?
The song is from Jamaica.
It is from Jamaica. What's the style? Anybody want to tell me what style it is? No cheating. Alright. Calypso. Can everyone say calypso? Alright. So if everyone wants to grab their seats, we're going to look a little bit more at segmentation.
How much time do we have?
Here. Okay, let's put all of our percussion instruments up at the front with me. I can put them away later. Well, drums, you can put them right back over here.
Put instruments there. Over there.
Great job. Okay, then go ahead and put that right in front of there. I can put those in. It's a squash. Not a mango, but a squash.
Once we were doing the tasting contest, one of my students said that I did squash. When the class was touching over, I have an A, which was decorated. I made one mix acting out of A because my squash was like this. It's like purple.
Okay, so we're going to do a little bit more on syncopation. I want you guys to know how to say it in your syllable system. So for quarter notes, is it ta or is it ti?
Ta.
Ta. Okay, so our quarter notes are ta. What are our eighth notes? Anybody else want me? T, T. Okay, so with our syncopated pattern, what's our first note?
Quarter note.
Our first note's a quarter note, but why does it have a tail?
Oh, I thought with the tail was a quarter note.
The tail is this, but you just got chopped in half, so its tail hangs.
Oh, crap.
So Beatrice, it's an eighth note. So what's it going to be, a ta or is it going to be a t? It's going to be a ta. T. So what's the middle one if it doesn't have a tail going to be?
Ta.
Ta. And then this one looks like this one, so it must be
T.
So it's going to sound like T, 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 ta, T, ta. I'm just going to add an extra one at the end just so we can get some extra sounds.
That's our first right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
better. But you guys can learn it, I'm sure. How am I doing on time?
You did. Yeah, like a minute.
Okay, cool. So I just want to run through a couple cards with you guys. You guys have seen this before.
Yeah.
So, if we know our syllables now, what would this be?
T. Ta.
Okay, who can raise their hand and say this one for me? Somebody I haven't heard from today. I haven't heard much from you today. So what is this rhythm? T-ta, T-ta, ta. So T-ta, T-ta, ta. Everybody say that with me?
T-ta, T-ta, ta.
Now what one would this be? Let's hear it.
T-ta, T-ta.
What do we say? So everyone else hear it.
That's what my
1, 2, ready, go.
T-ta.
So it's going to be T-ta, T-T-T-ta. 1, 2, ready, go.
T-ta.
What is this one going to be? Let's hear it. Ta, T-ta, T-ta. So let's hear it. 1, 2, ready, go.
Ta.
Then all together, I believe we can do this one. 1, 2, ready, say.
T-ta.
Let's do it one last time. 1, 2, ready, go.
T-ta.
Awesome. You guys did really well today.
Very good. If you are on Gavin's side of the room, pick up your things. If there's a recorder that needs clean, set it over on the heater and line up. And if you're on Emily's side of the room, pick up your things. Same deal. Put your recorder up if I need to clean it. And